The team at Larian Studios is extremely busy today, and they kicked me out of the main room because I was going to make too much noise. There's really a lot to show today, so without any further ado, let's go and have a look at the goodies of today's Kickstarter update. Follow me. So, first thing that I would like to show you is these two screens. You've seen these screens many a time on our videos, and when we were at exhibitions like E3 or CeBIT, not CeBIT, Gamescom I mean, and these are the same screens. We drag them around the world showing off Divinity Original Sin as we were trying to get some press attention, and they were being powered by these two big bulky things, these shuttle PCs which we took with us on planes and which were multiple times arrested actually at airport security, but which we always managed to get through, at least every single time I think. Anyway, those days are over. We're going to put these shuttle PCs somewhere on an attic, because from now on, follow me, yes, I can take my laptop. We have a special laptop mode. The game runs fine on a laptop. As you can see, there's no wires, and it's running on batteries. To be honest, it's sapping the batteries dry, but it is still working. This is also a Mac. From now on, you can play the Mac version on Steam Early Access. It should be live right now. Now, it's very prototype. Well, it's not really very prototype. Everything should work, but we haven't actually finished all of Size Seal playing with the Mac version today, so I don't know if everything is going to work, and if I don't even know actually at this very moment if everything is going to be live tomorrow, but I think it will be, all right? So that's pretty cool. Mac version now on Steam Early Access. Mac players can play on their laptop. Laptops. I also have a PC laptop. Yes! Here's my PC laptop. Check this out. All right. So, you can play on PC laptop, you can play on Mac laptop, and you know what? You can play together. PC and Mac versions are now compatible with one another, meaning that the Mac owners who are cool, like me, can play with the PC owners who are also cool, like me. All right? So, you can do the following thing. You take, like, Flare, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? And then you shoot Roderick. And then you watch. Well, I killed Roderick. Here you go. So that is pretty cool. There was a lot of hard work done in the last couple of weeks. It's the reason why the update was delayed so many times. But now everything is working. We have achieved interoperability between PC and Mac, and we intend to maintain it like that. So hopefully everything goes right, and on the day of release, everybody will be able to play together. But wait, there's more. We have retail boxes. This is the regular edition mock-up. So you can see this is a little stitched together, and if I break it, Thierry's will be angry at me. So it's got a front, it's got a back. Text and imagery is still being finalized in the next couple of days. It's going to print next week, I think. It also comes with an inlay, which is supposed to tease you and tell you why you want to play the game. So that's a regular edition, will be for sale in several territories. Details will be listed on the website, also on our own web shop, the Larian Vault. We have collector's edition, of course. The collector's edition, here it is. These are the things that you will find included in the collector's edition, which will also be in retail and available via the Larian Vault, although there's a very limited amount. I think we have 1,500 or so that we're giving to our Kickstarter backers, and then there's only 1,500 left because we only printed 3,000 in English, I think 2,000 in German, 1,000 in French, and 1,000 in Polish, something like that. So it's very select, but it's pretty cool, and it's fairly content-packed. Let's have a look. From left to right, we have some DLCs, which is Zandalor's trunks, the demonic trunks that talk to you. We have a Holy Grail, which allows you to color your items gold and make them slightly more valuable. We have 3 copies of Divine Divinity and Beyond Divinity in case you didn't play them yet and you want to know what the roots of the series were. Then, very cool, we have Maradino's alchemical Maradino's cards. All right, there are a set of recipes which are hard to find in the game, so you'll find some pretty cool recipes which we can then use to craft stuff in Original Sin. We have Belagar's RPG dice. It's a set of 7 dice which you can use to play in your favorite pen and paper game. They come with a velvet back, so I'm actually quite happy that we're doing that. We have Zandalor's deck of cards. If you're wondering why we have Zandalor's deck of cards in the game, well, in Divine Divinity, the first game that started up the Divinity universe, at some point, in a crucial point in the story, Zandalor decided to play cards, and so that's the deck of cards that he was using. Alright, so then obviously we have a cloth map. We had to have a collector's edition with a cloth map, so we'll spend a lot of effort getting it in there. It is focused on Andavale, the region in which this particular adventure is taking place. So here at the bottom you have Sicil, and all the rest are spoilers. Then we have a sticker set, we have obviously the game, there's a two-sided poster in there, and of course it had to be in there, there is the collector's edition soundtrack featuring all the new tracks from Kirill Pokrovsky, our in-house fantastic composer. And last but not least, you're also getting 2 Steam keys when you buy the collector's edition, so you can play together with a friend or with a loved one using those laptops or desktops if you want to. All right, so I think it's a pretty cool package, and on top of that, if you buy this, you can play it on PC, you can play it on Mac, the same keys work on both, and you don't need to get extra keys. And obviously you can also, like say, I'll have 1 key for PC and 1 key for Mac, and then you can do what I was doing, right? Because that's pretty cool. There's more. So, onwards to the Steam Early Access update of today. Now, in addition obviously to the introduction of the Mac version and the intercompatibility between the PC and the Mac version, we also released a whole bunch of upgrades and improvements to Divinity Original Sin. Some of them are the ones that you were expecting. It's things like inventory sorting, context-sensitive menu, the ability to use objects from within another character's inventory, things like a dialogue log, which allows you to read dialogues that your partner had in cooperative multiplayer, but also the dialogues that you had yourself. Things like action point previews or better action point previews. But we also drastically upgraded the AI. You will see that the encounters have all been revisited, and that we, I think, significantly upgraded the encounter design up to the point that it might be a little bit too hard. So we're going to see how you guys are going to be playing and see what happens. You also discover that we changed the way that the specific skill abilities work. So these are things like Fire Elementalist and Way of the Warrior. We actually completely changed that system, so we are now favoring more a system in which you have a certain deck in which you, for instance, say like, I know 8 fire spells, and if I want to know more fire spells, I will actually have to upgrade my pyrokinetic ability, and which obviously also means that you can unlearn skills. So have a look at how that works in game. You'll see that it changes the gameplay, and the theory behind it is that it will encourage class-free playing. So we hope that that's going to be what we observe, and it is actually a big change that we've done in reaction to feedback that we've been reading on our forums. In addition to that, you'll find many new skill effects. Definitely try summoning a spider. I'm really in love with that particular effect. You will find upgraded graphics, obviously, upgraded sound, a truckload, or literally a truckload of bug fixes. We are currently, by the way, we have 5,200 or so bug reports in our bug database, and we've solved 4,400 of those already. So we have 800 ones that are open. Clearly there will be some more, but the machine is working here at Larian, and so we have good hopes that we will be ready in time for release on June 20th. Other than all of that, balancing changes obviously. Yes, David, for instance, went over all of the loot, so I think that you'll find that the trade tables are now looking much more sexier, insofar as a trade table can be sexy. And yeah, there's more changes. Have a look at the entire change list, which obviously will be on the Kickstarter update page. And that's it for today. So, Collector's Edition, we have the Mac version, we have the Mac and PC thing, we have an entire update on Steam. So I think that's okay for one Kickstarter update, alright? Okay, so next time, I'm not going to put a date on it because we're getting closer and closer to release, so our ability to do these updates is diminishing. There will for sure be more updates on Steam Early Access, but you'll have to see when those are, because I don't know right now. Alright, take care everybody, bye bye.
Speaking of the military, if there's something you don't want to neglect, it's the bids and requests of your generals. Their influence on the battlefield is not to be taken lightly.
Have a sherry to calm those nerves.
In the Queen's quarters, decorated a